What's going on, my good people? It is Resurrection Sunday. I know Friday to Sunday is really 2 days, but I mean, let's go with it. Um, I wanted to read as a message today for Resurrection Sunday. I wanted to read a message. Um, Titus in the Bible was a really good chapter for me. So I decided to read chapter 2. Was a really, really good chapter, one of my favorite chapters in the book. But I'm gonna read this to y'all. And I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Enjoy my Resurrection Sunday, man. We probably gonna cook and sit around with family, but I really wanted to get this message off my mind, man, and give it to you guys on Easter Sunday, man, and fill you with the Spirit. Um, so again, the name of this chapter is a God-filled life. This is Titus chapter 2. Your job is to speak out on the things that make for solid doctrine. Guide older men into lives of temperance, dignity, and wisdom, into healthy faith, love, and endurance. Guide older women into lives of reverence, so they end up as neither gossips nor drunks, but models of goodness. By looking at them, the younger woman will know how to love their husbands and children, be virtuous and pure, keep a good house, be good wives. We don't want anyone looking down on God's message because of their behavior. Also, guide the young man to live disciplined lives, but mostly show them all this by doing it yourself. Trustworthy in your teaching, your words solid and sane. Then anyone who is dead set against us, when he finds nothing weird or misguided, might eventually come around. Guide slaves into being loyal workers, a bonus to their masters. No backtalk, no petty thievery. Then their good character will shine through their actions, adding luster to the teachings of our Savior God. God's readiness to give and forgive is now public, salvation available for everyone. We've been shown how to turn our backs on godless, indulgent life and how to take on a God filled, God honoring life. This new life is starting right now. It's whetting our appetites for the glorious day when our great God and Savior Jesus Christ appears. He offers himself as a sacrifice to free us from a dark, rebellious life into this good, pure life, making us people he can be proud of, energetic in goodness. Tell them all this, build up their courage and discipline them if they get out of line. You're in charge. Do not let anyone put you down. And this is a great message, man. I kind of want to pull from a couple of the verses, but one verse that usually gets people all off balance is guide slaves into being loyal workers, a bonus to their masters, no backtalk or petty thievery. So, for me personally, a person that is a slave here. Um, so when you teach, I feel when you teach someone who is a slave here how to effectively work, I feel that you turn them into a loyal employee. They're no longer a slave. They turn into someone who has a skill. So if I feel you refuse to learn, if you refuse to read, if you refuse to grow, I feel you're still a slave here. So when the Bible mentions slaves, if you don't know anything, if you don't have any skills, if you don't know how to effectively communicate and get things done, to me, you're still a slave. So don't let that passage glean too hard on your spirit, man, because you'll miss the whole message trying to lean into one piece of the message. Um, I love this message because basically it's saying if you want to be the change, go outside and display the change. Be exactly who you are wanting others to be by walking this path yourself, by being a good person yourself. Don't go out here and don't do as I do and you doing everything you don't want your kids to do. Hey man, you're gonna have to be the example. You are in charge. It clearly states right here at the bottom. You're in charge. You're in charge. You are in charge of your life. You're in charge of your health. You're in charge of your finances. You're in charge of your happiness. You're in charge of your marriage. You are in charge of all of these things. You're in charge of your children. So when you're living a sloppy life, your child's watching. They watch everything that you do. They might not watch everything that you say, but they watch everything that you do and they move in your presence. And in some cases, they move in your shadow. So all the stuff that you're doing behind the scenes, they move in that light. So my thing is, if you're walking the walk and you're teaching behind by your actions, by how you walk, I feel this is exactly what this passage is talking about. I want to let y'all get back to y'all Easter Sunday. But I really just wanted to get his message today because I thought it was a great message. Happy Easter and happy resurrection to all. Thank you. Have a blessed day.